Dad opened his store in Harlem Square way before I was born. Mom says he started out with 5 books and a mission. She says he had something in his heart he believed in so much he'd do just about anything to make it happen. Dad says he got the book itch and needed to scratch it. Back then, he'd walk up 7th Avenue and onto 125th Street selling books out of pushcart. "Don't get took, read a book," he'd call. When Dad went to a bank to borrow money to open a bookstore for black people, the banker said no. He said Dad could have a loan to sell fish and chips or fried chicken, but not books. The banker told him black people don't read. My dad believed they would. He washed windows, saved his pennies, and opened the bookstore. And he was right. People came and they read. Now we have about a zillion books in the store, and more people come every day. They come and they talk, and they read, and they buy. Dad doesn't have to sell on the street now, but sometimes we do anyway. Dad says he wants to reach people who might not know about the store, people who don't know how important books are. We push the cart calling, "Knowledge is power. You need it every hour. Read a book." Dad made that up, just like he made up the sign over the store. He plays with words until they say what he feels. I guess that makes him a poet. Dad's name is the same as mine, Michaux. But people call him the professor, even though he didn't go to school much. Dad says he doesn't have college knowledge. He educated himself by reading books and by living. He says you are not necessarily a fool because you didn't go to school. "Can I stay home and read books and learn by living?" I ask. "You go on to school," Dad says. "There are things you can learn from your teachers, but don't you stop thinking for yourself, and don't you stop asking questions." Me and my dad talk about important things like truth and what it means to be free. Dad says books can help you. Not every book is true, he says, but the more you read, the easier it is to figure out for yourself what is true. Dad lets people read books without buying them. There's a boy who reads in the store every Saturday like it's a library. Dad says books will help him clear the weeds and plant the seeds so he'll succeed. Like I said, Dad's a poet. Customers stay as long as they want, even if it's past closing time. Dad never makes them leave like other stores do. Sometimes Dad locks up so late he's too tired to come home. He sleeps there with all his books.